Gentlemen, let me ask you something personal, and I want you to answer this honestly, even if only to yourself. Have you ever been with your partner, truly wanting to give her pleasure, but no matter what you tried, she just didn't warm up the way you hoped? Maybe you felt like you were putting in effort, but her body stayed distant. Maybe you felt rushed, uncertain, wondering, is this even working? Or maybe you've had moments where intimacy felt flat, not bad, just missing that spark you remember. If any of that sounds familiar, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not alone. Almost every man I've worked with has asked me some version of the same question. Doctor, what kind of foreplay actually works? I'm Dr. Jocelyn, a urologist with 5 years of experience working closely with men and couples on intimacy, confidence, and sexual health. And I can tell you this with confidence and compassion. There is a form of foreplay that works for almost every woman. Not because it's a trick, not because it's flashy, but because it aligns with how her body and nervous system actually work. It builds arousal naturally. It makes her feel safe, connected, and deeply desired. And when done correctly, it almost never fails. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 4 biggest foreplay mistakes men make and why they backfire, the one technique that works consistently, why it works biologically and emotionally, and how to personalize it so it never feels routine or forced. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Hit the like button, it helps other men find this video. Drop a comment and tell me, where are you watching from today? And subscribe so you don't miss future men's health conversations like this. All right, let's start with a truth most men were never taught. Here's the reality. Foreplay is not about tricks or shortcuts. It's not about memorizing one move that magically flips a switch. Why? Because female arousal does not start in one single place. It doesn't start only in her breasts. It doesn't start only between her legs. And it doesn't even start only in her mind. It starts across her entire body, through her nervous system, her emotions, and her sense of safety. And here's something even more important. Foreplay for women is both physical and emotional. If she doesn't feel safe, if she doesn't feel cared for, if she doesn't feel genuinely desired, her body simply won't respond the way you want it to. That's why so many classic foreplay moves fail, not because they're bad, but because they're done out of sequence. Let me explain that by breaking down the 4 most common mistakes I see. For those of you who are new here, welcome. I'm Dr. Jocelyn, and over the past 5 years, I've worked with men dealing with performance anxiety, low desire, erectile concerns, and couples who haven't felt connected in years. And here's what I've learned. The best solutions are not gimmicks. They come from understanding the body, respecting the emotional side of intimacy, and learning how to create connection through touch, not pressure. So when I say this form of foreplay works almost every time, I'm not guessing. I've seen it transform relationships even for men who thought passion was gone for good. Now, before I show you what does work, let's clear out what usually gets in the way. Mistake number 4, jumping straight to oral sex. Many men think this is the ultimate foreplay move, but here's the problem. If she isn't already aroused, her genitals aren't fully sensitive yet. Biologically, blood flow hasn't increased enough. Nerve endings aren't primed. Instead of pleasure, she may feel pressure, discomfort, or nothing at all. Think of it like starting a car in freezing weather and flooring the gas before the oil warms up. The system just isn't ready. Oral sex can be wonderful, but it's not the warm-up. It's the bridge. Mistake number 3, relying on light, random touching. Many men try to be romantic with gentle strokes and soft caresses. The intention is good, but here's the issue. If the touch is too light, it feels ticklish, not arousing. If it's too grabby or sudden, it breaks trust and mood. Arousal needs touch that feels alive, responsive, intentional, engaging the whole body, not random pokes and strokes. Mistake number 2, using massage as foreplay. Massage can be amazing, but it has limits. Biologically, massage relaxes muscles and lowers stress. That's great, but it also keeps her nervous system in a rest state, not an arousal state. Emotionally, massage puts her in a spa mindset, not a sexual one. Massage can be part of foreplay, but by itself, it rarely lights the spark. Mistake number 1, over-relying on mental stimulation. Dirty talk, teasing, playful banter, all of that can be fun. But here's the trap. It keeps her in her head. And true arousal is not a thought process, it's a physical awakening. If you stay in her head too long, she may enjoy the game, but never feel the fire. If any of these sound familiar, don't beat yourself up. Most men were never taught better. Now, let's talk about what actually works. The most powerful, reliable form of foreplay I teach is something I call full body-to-body flow. Instead of isolating one area, you use your entire body, chest, stomach, arms, hands, mouth, breath to flow over hers slowly and intentionally. Think of it like a dance. You're not poking or prodding, you're enveloping her, surrounding her nervous system with sensation. Why it works: biology. The skin is the largest sexual organ in the human body. When you stimulate a large surface area at once, neck, shoulders, hips, thighs, stomach, back, her brain receives a flood of sensory input. That activates her nervous system and primes her genitals naturally, without forcing anything. Why it works: emotion. Full body flow sends a powerful message. I want all of you, not just one part. She feels desired, safe, and cherished. That sense of safety melts resistance, and where resistance fades, desire takes its place. Why it works: practical day to day. There's no checklist, no pressure to perform. You're enjoying her and she feels that. Now let me show you how to do it step by step. Step 1, start with presence. Before you touch her, slow down. Breathe. Look into her eyes. Let her feel your focus. Women can sense distraction instantly and it kills arousal. Step 2, use multiple points of contact. Don't rely on just your hands. Let your chest press against her. Brush your stomach along her thighs. Kiss deeply while your hands explore her hips. The more points of contact, the more enveloped she feels. Step 3, vary pace and pressure. Avoid being robotic, sometimes slow and gliding, sometimes firmer and grounding. This unpredictability keeps her nervous system awake and engaged. Step 4, target erogenous zones in sequence. Think of connecting dots, not circling one spot. Neck, collarbone, sides, thighs, lower stomach. Each area builds arousal when touched in a flowing rhythm. Step 5, blend techniques seamlessly. Kissing becomes licking. Licking becomes a playful bite. Hands move into lips. Chest moves into hands. No stopping, no restarting, just flow. And most importantly, read her responses. Breathing deeper, lean in. Tensing up, ease off. Same technique, different settings. I want to pause here and speak to you directly. Many men, especially as they get older, start to worry. Have I lost my edge? Can I still turn her on? Is passion just over? Let me be clear. It is not too late. I've seen men in their 60s and 70s reignite intimacy using this exact approach. Because it's not about being 20. It's about connection, presence, and understanding what actually works. With a few adjustments, you can bring intimacy back. And with it, confidence, pride, and closeness. So here's the takeaway. Stop relying on tired, ineffective foreplay tricks. Start embracing full body-to-body flow. It's not about perfection. It's about connection. If you bring presence, touch with intention, and keep variety alive, you'll unlock a form of foreplay that truly never fails. If this video helped you, like it, subscribe for more men's health guidance, and tell me where you're watching from. I love hearing from you. Most of all, remember this: age is not the end of passion. With small changes,